What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we've been covering the Legion Go leaks the past couple of months, talking about the Gen 2, the Go S, the Go Lite, and even Lenovo themselves have listed out the Legion Go S or Legion Go Lite, along with the Legion Go Gen 2 recently in the past couple of months in their own official paperwork, and I've covered that in past videos here. But now here on Thanksgiving Day, nonetheless, we've got some news here that has come out from videocards.com, often bringing us some interesting information from all the handhelds and stuff we can expect. And of course, talking about this article too, we've also had Notebook Check put out an article here as well, talking about the new APU and this Legion Go Lite and when we might even expect it here. But I really want to go over the video cards article here and talk a little bit about what we're expecting here with the Legion Go S and maybe why I think this was planning to come out this year but maybe got some changes and postponed. So let's go ahead and take a look at the article here first. All right, so here on videocards.com, we've got Legion Go S features Zen 3 Plus and RDNA 2, and it says we did some digging. Upon digging through older leaks, we came across a listing for the Legion Go S AARP1 system, which to the best of our knowledge has not yet been released. This is the upcoming Legion Go Lite gaming handheld that was previously discussed and even leaked in a disassembled state. Lenovo has been developing this device for months, so its upcoming release comes as no surprise. In fact, Lenovo itself unintentionally leaked 3 upcoming Ryzen Z2 based systems while filing for certification. However, until now, the system specifications have not been confirmed. And yeah, that's part of some of the leaks that we have been covering the past couple of months here as well. It appears Lenovo mistakenly released firmware for the Legion Go S AARP1, a system not yet available on the market. The firmware stated for November 4th confirms earlier rumors that the device will feature an AMD Rembrandt APU. And you can see right here where they list the BIOS update for Windows 11, Legion Go S, AARP1. I don't know why that's a tough one to say. AARP1. BIOS listed out here for November 4th, which is definitely newer than anything we've got on the official first-gen Legion Go right now. And it says the firmware specifically mentions this APU, leaving no doubt that the Legion Go S will incorporate Zen 3 Plus and RDNA 2 architectures. The remaining question is the exact configuration of the CPU and GPU cores. As we already know, the Ryzen Z2 series will have 3 configurations: Rembrandt as shown in this device, Hawk Point, and Strix Point. All are expected to feature 8 CPU cores, but they will vary in architecture, including Zen 3 Plus, Zen 4, and Zen 5. Similarly, the graphics will include RDNA 2, RDNA 3, and RDNA 3.5 architectures. Worth adding that no BIOS is currently available for the A8HP2 or the A8ASP2 systems. Legion Go S has previously been leaked as a white gaming handheld without detachable controllers, a departure from the Ryzen Z1 Extreme-based Legion Go, which does include this feature. It's clearly designed to be a more budget-friendly product. The only question is how much cheaper. The Legion Go is now available for $472, and Go S should have worse specs, so we might be looking at something in the $400 territory. AMD is now expected to introduce its Ryzen Z2 APUs for gaming handhelds at CES 2025 in early January. Lenovo is likely to announce its next generation Legion Go systems shortly thereafter. And yeah, you can see how, as they have it listed here for rumored, we have the Ryzen Z2G, the Rembrandt, we have the Ryzen Z2 Hawk Point, and the Ryzen Z2 Extreme. And I'm kind of wondering if, since this has been leaking out for a while when it comes to the next generation Legion Go, and more importantly, this Legion S, this Legion Go Lite that has really been kind of talked about for a few months now, if maybe, because the original rumor was we were getting another Legion Go handheld in November of this year, 2024, is that maybe it was going to be a Z1 handheld at a lower price, of course, for their Lite. But seeing as the performance for that and the market and where everybody, I think, is kind of ready for the next thing, maybe getting tired of the Z1 and the Z1 Extremes, they maybe decide to wait, which I think would be a good idea, and give us something like the Ryzen Z2 in the Lite model, because it's probably going to be easier to control the thermals and stuff like that in the smaller model and keep the price down, because it's going to have to be competitive, like they say here, probably in that 400-ish range. And then maybe something like the Go 2 Gen 2, the next full-size Legion Go, could take advantage of one of the other two, Hawk Point, Strix Point, or something in that area. Potentially. I don't know what all the specs and what everything's going to be. I'll be excited to see what gets announced in January. I know MSI is supposed to have the new Claw stuff with the new Intel stuff coming. I know AMD's got this stuff coming. Acer's got a handheld. Legion's going to be dropping their handheld. Of course, Lenovo's working on ASUS. Probably nothing until next summer, but you never know about them. So a lot of cool stuff to look forward to in January. And I think Lenovo's getting ready for that next push of their next probably two handhelds that they'll put out in 2025. The only disappointment I have right now with the current Legion Go, because it stays one of my favorite handhelds, I really, really do like the Legion Go a lot, is the past 4, 5, 6 months, they've really dropped the ball on support. We're still really far behind on the official GPU drivers, amongst other things. BIOS updates haven't been coming as much, and they've gotten a little bit more quiet. So I hope that means it's because the team is small and they are focused on getting ready for these next generation consoles, but we'll have time to step back and catch us up on the first gen Legion Go. But these are all just speculation things on my part. We'll have to see how that pans out. But yeah, definitely excited to see what comes in January and to be testing out the new handhelds when all this stuff starts landing next year. I think 2025 is going to be a pretty exciting time for handhelds in general, as we're going to start getting into the Generation 2 and the different variations of the handhelds. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.